Welcome to Step 2 of the immunization reporting process. In this step, you will be assessing the immunization records for all the kids enrolled in your facility. To do this, you'll need your transparent overlays, the primary review table, and photocopies of your completed CIS forms. Since the overlays are age-specific, start by organizing your CIS forms by age. Let's assess a record together. We'll start by determining Alf's age. Remember, we need to know his age as of the first reporting deadline. Next, we'll place the appropriate overlay onto his CIS form. We want to see dates in all those shaded boxes. Good news! Alf is up to date. Now we can note this on his CIS form. But what happens if there are shaded boxes without dates? One possibility is that the child may have an exemption to a particular vaccine. Look on the back of the CIS form for these exemptions. A non-medical exemption is valid when the back of the CIS form is signed and dated by the parent, and the parent has given you a vaccine education certificate of completion. If both of these criteria are met, mark NME for non-medical exemption in the corresponding empty boxes. If the child is either up to date or has valid exemptions for all required vaccines, then note that on the CIS form. But what if there are still empty boxes? This looks like a job for the primary review table. Here's how to use the table. Start by finding the vaccine in question. Then look for the number of doses the child already has Now read each statement in order in that section until you find the first true statement. Then check if the shot is required. If it is, mark the empty box incomplete. If there are any incompletes on the CIS form, you'll mark INC at the top. If the primary review table indicates that a shot is not required, leave yourself a note that the child is up to date for that vaccine. Now repeat this process for each child's record. Once you've finished assessing, you'll have all the data you need to fill out the first report. So, count up how many CIS forms are marked up to date, how many are up to date with non-medical exemptions, and how many are incomplete with and without non-medical exemptions. Every CIS form should fall into one of these 4 categories. Thank you for your work.